Prynhawn da, good afternoon, conference. Firstly, I'm just going to start by apologising for being a bit late on stage. Being Welsh, I could only do 20 miles an hour. But wow, I mean, it's fantastic to see so many people here. I mean, wow, this is incredible. And to see so many people from Wales whose faces I recognise, really, really good. But it's also a real honour to be standing here as your first Reform Welsh member of the Senedd. I will be your voice in the Welsh Parliament, and I intend to be just that, your voice. For those who don't know, we have massive elections in Wales next May for the Senedd, and for the first time in 26 years, the polls are showing that there will finally be a new Welsh government in the Bay next May, a Reform government. Next year, in 2026, the silent majority will rise, and we will take our country back. Our numbers are swelling by the day. The polls are consistently in our favour, and optimism is in the air. It feels electric today, doesn't it? And I am thrilled to be part of a movement that is going to fix our nation and restore pride in every corner of our great country. In 2023, Keir Starmer famously spoke of Wales as being his blueprint for what Labour could do in the United Kingdom. My goodness, well, look what it's delivered. After just 1 year of his train wreck of a government, we are seeing swathes of unvetted men entering our country and being rewarded for it. We're seeing vulnerable pensioners forced to freeze last year, farming families at risk of losing the land their families have worked for generations, and small businesses closing left, right, and centre, strangled by tax rises and national insurance rises. And now freedom of speech is under attack. Britain feels more like a police state every single day, and we've had enough. The people of Wales and Britain have had enough. Conference, for those of you outside of Wales, you've now had a taste of what we have had to endure for 26 long years. 26 years of failure, 26 of Labour not delivering, and 26 years of languishing on the bottom of every league table in health, in education, in poverty. And as a Welsh person, I can tell you that is heartbreaking. For too long, Labour have taken your votes for granted. They have sat back and let Wales become the poor man of Britain. And Labour, propped up by Plaid Cymru, are ruining Wales. Instead of ambition to improve our lot and to make Wales a land of opportunity, Welsh Labour has wasted millions of pounds on their pet projects, from the 20-mile-an-hour fiasco to their so-called nation of sanctuary. And I can tell you now, a Reform government would scrap that immediately. Every time that Labour want to squander your money, Plaid Cymru stand by their side and cheer them on. Both have failed Wales. But conference, friends, the tide is turning. Wales has had enough. To the BBC, media, and Luned and her ilk, today we're sending a strong message. Reform is here to stay. We are ready to take the reins, and your time is up. Gone are the days when you could sit a red rosette on a donkey and win in Wales. Wales is hungry for that change, and it wants Reform UK. 8 months from now, we will deliver that change and start delivering the reform that people of Wales so desperately want and need. Reform's priorities are the people's priorities. But we will need all feet on the ground to campaign hard to show that we are serious and that we are ready for government. We will have policies made in Wales for Wales, and I'm excited to show some of them with you soon. Reform will put Welsh families and veterans first in the queue for housing, first in the queue for support, not illegal immigrants. Our leaders' plans for mass deportations is spot on. Reform are the only party that Britain trusts to do this. A Reform government will scrap the nation of sanctuary, as I said, and close those asylum hotels. And we won't betray our pensioners, and we will support our farmers. Now, let me speak from the heart. I'm a farmer's daughter. I grew up knowing the value of hard work, of caring for land, for animals, and I know the hard work it takes to put food on the table. And I will not stand by and watch Labour wreck our farms and rural communities any longer. It's no wonder so many farmers are now coming to Reform. There's a distinct lack of understanding of our countryside by Labour, and in fact, they showed disdain for it, punishing them at every turn, unable to understand that if there are no farmers, there are no food. Farmers are the backbone of Wales. We recognise this as a party, and a Reform government will support you to do what you do best, farmers: produce food. We will scrap the family farm tax. We will tackle TB with the urgency and tough decisions it requires. And we will deliver a farming scheme that centres around food production, not tree planting quotas. And we will tackle rural crime in all of Wales, which is becoming more commonplace and more organised. As for our economy, for too long now, we have been slowed down by excessive taxes, by a government that hates motorists, costing our economy millions. Conference, let's reverse that 20-mile-an-hour limit and get Wales moving again. Let's attract the inward investment, the jobs, the tourism that we so desperately need. Let's build that M4 relief road. Conference, let's make the Welsh dragon roar once more. And unlike Labour, this isn't just about South Wales. We will support those from North, East, West Wales every step of the way, from Bangor to Wrexham, from Aberystwyth to Monmouthshire. We've got your back. We will invest in that infrastructure, public services and facilities right across Wales. For too long, too many corners of our nation have been forgotten. We will end that postcode lottery. It shouldn't matter where you live in Wales. You should enjoy the same care and opportunities and facilities as everyone else. I'm sure there are people from Wales clapping right there. We will ensure we will host world-class sporting events, inspire the next generation, and put Wales on the map for positive reasons, showcasing all that our beautiful country has to offer, and bringing with it not only pride in our sports teams, but an investment and opportunity to every community across Wales, as well as, of course, the enormous preventative health benefits that would bring. And let me be clear, a Reform government in Wales will cut waste to enable us to do this, and what a lot of waste there is. We will certainly not be spending £5 million planting trees in Uganda, whilst homelessness is at a record high on our Welsh streets. We will not be spending £10 million on foreign offices, whilst children with disabilities and additional learning needs are not getting the support in our classrooms that they need. Education is the key that will unlock a better life for all our young people, and we should be actively preparing our workforces of the future for the future. Let's learn the lessons from English success in the classroom rather than splash millions of pounds trying to do things differently just for the sake of it because of some backward separatist attitude. Children deserve to come out of education with skills for life, to be inspired, not indoctrinated. In Wales, Labour, propped up by Plaid, have been far too focused on their ideological crusade to indoctrinate our children, to focus on what really matters. Exposing 5-year-olds to reading materials implying that when they are born, they can choose what sex they can be is not going to help them. It's wrong, it's dangerous, and it needs to stop. Let our children be children, and we will protect women and girls' rights, protect women's spaces, protect women's sport. End of story. Same applies with our Welsh NHS, and we will also drive down the waiting list. We will cut the ambulance delays and A&E times. We will deliver better cancer care right across Wales. And as Richard Tice said last week, we need more doctors and nurses, fewer managers, and better leadership. We will start the most ambitious plan of GP surgery building since Anira and Bevan built the NHS, so every family can access the healthcare that they need. We will build an NHS once again that the people of Wales can be proud of. And lastly, thank you. And lastly, much to the dismay of the Tories, let me make this absolutely clear. We are against 36 more politicians in the Senedd. It's all about priorities, and Labour and Plaid are all wrong. We need to try and make the Senedd work for the people of Wales. But if it doesn't, we need to question whether the Senedd is really adding value to Wales. As I travel around Wales now, I'm seeing more and more flags up. I love it. Let's see more. Let's be proud of our country. Let's celebrate and promote our world-renowned produce, our unique and rich heritage, our culture, our language. Let's put Wales on the map for the right reasons. So I ask you today, conference, please come and help us in Wales. Lend us your time, your energy, your passion. These elections are vital for Wales, yes, for Britain and for reform. We may be 4 nations, but we are one united kingdom. Britain is crying out for Nigel Farage as First Minister, and Wales too needs and deserves a reform government next May. And together, we can deliver that. Diolch.